Kaspa update. All right, I am calling a bottom on this thing. I'm going to show you why here in a second. We're coming up. We're going to test this breakout line again here, and I believe we're going to go through it this time. All right, we have bounced down here. This is measured out pretty perfectly. This correction here, we came down to a 702 and 786 and hit them both perfectly, and now we're getting a nice bounce here. All right, we got a lot going on here, so let's get moving here. We got the Bitcoin ETF. Hopefully the decision coming out here this week. With Bitcoin ETF decision looming, SEC Chair Gensler says that crypto is dangerous. I think we all know there's a lot of scams out there in crypto. Anybody that has any experience in the crypto market knows that there is plenty of scams out there. I think that's nothing that I think that's for newbies. I think 99% of the people that watch this channel, probably 99.9% of you out there, know that there's tons of scams out there. All right, and especially with airdrops and stuff like that. So if you want to go read this story with Gensler here, of course he's been against crypto ever since it came out. So you can't you got to be smart about things, obviously. All right, you just can't and you take risks. I mean, granted, crypto, there's no guarantees with any of this. All right, we all know that. We all know the risks. We all know the rewards. We all know the consequences of making a wrong decision. So, all right, let's move on here. Got a great article for you guys. How about this? Crypto powerhouses Kaspa and Injective to roll the bull run. This PLX thing, forget about that. That's just a hype about a pre-launch here. But recently, Kaspa announced that the upcoming testnet 11 is set to debut on January 7th. This will showcase the new Rust code base and a speed of 10 blocks per second, signaling a leap in performance regarding the Kaspa coin movement. Its value has increased from 10 cents on January 4th to 11 cents on January 5th. Right now we're at 10.99 as I record this. The technical analysis on Kaspa also shows a bullish trend, with its value sitting above the 21 and 50-day EMAs. Its fear and greed index rating is a 72, and greed a bullish sign. Because of this, experts foresee the Kaspa coin trading at 13 cents by the end of February. All right, and if you go down through here, this PLX, I don't know. If you want to go look into that, you can. But can it compete with Kaspa and Injective? I don't even know what it is, to be honest with you. It was at the end of this article here. But right here, how about they're saying PLX could rise pre-style. They could surge by 1,000x in 2024. I don't know anything about it, guys. PLX, if you want to go look at it, go right ahead. It's a pre-sale and all kinds of stuff like that. I don't know, something to do with the DeFi market, but I don't like publicizing stuff like that on my channel. But let's take a look at and see if they got that 10 blocks a second. I'm really interested here. Let's go over here to, this is Kas.FYI if you guys are ever interested in going over to look at it. This is what I put on almost every single Kaspa video. I like to go over there and look at the wallet amounts, the the transactions per second, the blocks per second, all that stuff. The petahash. I'm big on the petahash there. That thing has just been exploding. All right, so wow, 137 petahash. All right, this is still, now according to this site, all right, this is Kas.FYI. This is hooked right up to Kaspa. All right, 1.2 transactions a second, 0.6 blocks per second. This is January 8th. All right, so that article said January 7th, 144 petahash. All right, maybe they are hitting the 10 blocks per second, but it's not showing up on here. All right, there's 2 blocks per second, put 3.6 transactions per second. This goes up and down. It just bounces all over the place. This is live transactions right here. You can see right down through here as they change. Live blocks, the amount transacted. I expect there's going to be a bunch of people bouncing in here. I'm sure you're going to see the volume spike today for Kaspa. Here's the top 100 for the day. Injective, of course, climbing again. STX finally doing something. Elgrand finally moving. I seen that. About time. Wow, that thing. I got a lot of faith in Algo. That's one of them ones people, I truly believe people think is dead. That's a time to really get into stuff, man. When people, but it's already bounced from the bottom. I mean, I'm sure it still has a long ways to go, but I got on this thing a long time ago. Elgrand. I hold a lot of crypto, a lot of different cryptos that I like. Kaspa actually is one of my newer ones. I got, I don't know, one of the community members mentioned it to me. I don't know how long I've been covering it now. 6, 7 months, maybe 8 months. I don't even know. It's been a while now, I guess. But yeah, it's one of my newer ones. I don't jump into too much new stuff. I do. I shouldn't say that. I guess I do like to take a chance on some new launch stuff once in a while. I like low market caps. You can make a fast 5x, 10x, whatever it is. But here's the Crypto Fear and Greed Index at a 71. I'm just curious what the open interest is at. 38 billion. 24-hour volume, 155 billion. 24-hour liquidations, 314 million. I would take it that is people going short there. Bitcoin is just ripping right now, which is great to see ahead of this ETF decision here. I want to show you something here. Bitcoin dominance. We talk about this. I honestly thought once it hit this 702, it was going to get really crushed right there. This thing has come up through to the 786, which is very surprising to me. You go from your swing high to your swing low here on the daily. This is absolutely correct. Now, it is getting a rejection up here a little bit, but it has poked its head through that 786, all right? The daily RSI is right at the top. That weekly is just starting up, though, okay? So the monthly is also right at the top. Maybe Bitcoin, excuse me, maybe Bitcoin dominance runs for a while. That's a possibility. I mean, if you, this thing, of course, it'll never get there again. But look at this up here. When Bitcoin dominance was 99% of the market at one time. It'll never get back up there, ever. I mean, that's just impossible. I don't see that happening. But 60% or something, especially if this ETF goes through. I mean, possibility, I guess. You got right now. Look at this thing. Let's get on my other chart so I can. I guess I'll clear this one off here. All right, we can see here. Let's get rid of this alarm. How close we're getting up to this 618. All right, the 618 and 702, guys. Super crucial areas to really pay attention to. Okay, we're gonna get knocked back. We're gonna bust through it. Real close to being on right there. Not gonna dig real deep in here, but it's right around at 48.6. I think it's 48.5 something here. I'm not gonna get exactly on here right now, but you can see how close we're getting to the 618 and 702. That's the two areas that I really want to keep an eye on here with Bitcoin. Right through here, right through this area right there. Okay, so it's kind of the danger zone. Don't know. I mean, if we blow through that 702, that's fantastic. That's great. Let's get this bull run started. But definitely paying very close attention to this area. We got that monthly RSI right at the top. We got the weekly turning back up, 75 and a 74. All right, so that's good to see. Got our daily turning back up here. All right, so we'll see what happens. That Bitcoin ETF gets approved, and boy oh boy, this thing could really start smashing it. All right, so let's get down to Kaspa here. Oh wait, hold on one second. The DXY, we do gotta look at that. All right, it has come down to that 786 right down there at the bottom, and it has got a little bit of a bounce. Now you got that weekly just turning back up here. Okay, so looks like the DXY might get a little bit of a run here. The monthly is at the bottom, the weekly is at the bottom, and the dailies at the top here, okay, but with the weekly and monthly at the bottom, you could definitely get a bounce out of the DXY. All right, let's head down to Kaspa. I believe this thing, yeah, we're up 11 cents now. I totally believe this thing's bottomed out. All right, you can see a little excuse me, a little bit of volume coming in here. What is that, 68 million for the day? All right, if we go in on a 12-hour, let's go on a 4-hour. Gives me a little bit more to work with here. All right, let's take a measurement. There we go. Right from here through here, hit that 618 right there. Pull that down right on top there, and you can see that's a perfect ABC in here. We bottomed out, guys. There's no doubt in my mind. This thing is bottomed. If we go out on a daily, and go from our swing high to our swing low here, this whole move, which would be from here the whole way up over right about there. Okay, you can see it. Whoops, I apologize. If you haven't yet, please hit the like and subscribe, guys. Thank you so much. Got some new members. I think we have 67 members now in the trading, so thank you so very much, guys. All right, we came down here, wicked through that 702 and 786 area here. All right, right down here between roughly 9.7, okay, and that's 702. But the 9.7, I totally believe that's a low here. You got your 4-hour RSI. Let's get this off here. Looks like everything is starting to turn up. Okay, let's get that off there. You got your 4-hour bullish heading up. You got your 8-hour heading up, 31 and a 25. All right, you got your 12-hour just trying to turn up. It is going to turn up. It's at a 28.5 and a 29.8 right now. Just getting ready to turn over here. You see that hook on this thing? It's getting ready to turn up. So we got the 4, the 8, the 12, the daily trying to do the same thing. Down at the bottom, you can see this thing turning right up here, okay, on Kaspa. All right, the weekly, there you go, 16.2 and a 16.1 reset. All right, so I believe here comes our run. Could turn out to be a pretty decent run here. So some areas to keep an eye on here, especially on this daily. If we take our Fibonacci, it's going to be from this whole, this whole move over here. All right. Let's get it on here right where we want it. I mean, even on a weekly would probably be easier. Oops, I apologize, guys. That's my alerts going off on crypto here. There's so much moving today. All right, from our swing high to our swing low here. All right, our 618 is going to be up here at 13.2. All right, so we got a ways to go to hit that. But that first resistance level is going to be, excuse me, getting over a touch of a cold here, kind of just about over it, but still lingering. All right, any break of 11.5 and we're on our way. All right, that's this level right here, right there, that bright yellow level right there. Any break of that and this thing is on its way. Okay, that would obviously take out this blue resistance line right here, and that would take out this resistance right through here, this 11.5 cent area. Okay, so watch for that 11.5 cents. We break that, and this thing is well on its way. All right, in fact, to be honest with you, we'll take the fib from over here over, just like that. There you go, just like that right there. Okay, but that 618 is right up around 11.8. Okay, right on this chart here, but totally expecting this thing to break out. Watch 11.5 cents, guys. I believe Kaspa has bottomed, and here we go. I believe this whole market's getting ready to take off. So have a great day, everybody. I'll be back with you tomorrow, and we'll see where we're at here. Keep an eye on that 11.5 cents. This down here at 10 cents should be more than adequate for support. I don't see us heading back down here. All right, have a great day, everybody. I'll talk to you soon.